My name is David Hoffman, and I'm the Business Development Manager for the Americas at Blackmagic Design. I'm excited to be here today to discuss some of the new and unique tools of immersion media production and how we at Blackmagic Design have worked closely with Apple to make this new medium as easy to use as possible. Blackmagic Design is dedicated to building the highest quality creative tools to be affordable to everyone. Everything we do is from the perspective of supporting the creators in their process. With over 200 products, 14 plus categories, Blackmagic Design delivers industry-leading tools for creators. Blackmagic Design saw the opportunity to support immersive content creation by providing the next generation of tools it would require. We partnered with Apple to develop a complete end-to-end production solution, starting with this revolutionary camera and moving through the creative process in post-production pipeline seamlessly with enhancements to our award-winning software, DaVinci Resolve Studio. Our goal is to make it as effortless and easy as possible for creators to get from concept to delivery, all while providing the highest quality content experience to the highest quality immersive viewer, Apple Vision Pro. The entire process starts with acquisition. The Blackmagic URSA Cine Immersive is the world's first commercial camera system engineered specifically for capturing immersive content for Apple Vision Pro. Based on the Blackmagic URSA Cine platform, it shares a wide range of sophisticated technology found across all of the Blackmagic Design URSA Cine cameras. It then builds upon these with a range of tools specific to the immersive creation process. We've heard a lot about that in our previous statements and presentations, but now we're going to talk about a few of those things up front here. So the most obvious difference is the 180-degree plus calibrated lenses. These lenses are calibrated at the factory to establish the relationship between the lenses and the dual 8K sensors underneath. This begins the creation of the lens space. This calibration is embedded into the metadata and travels with the file throughout the process right down to the point of consumption on the Apple Vision Pro. This creates the pixel-accurate representation that is immersive media. While shooting, UI tools are given to the creator. This allows for the creator to view the left or the right independently or together while shooting, as well as giving a reference of what the angles are that they're shooting. To ingest the media into Resolve Studio, you can work directly off the media modules in the camera via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or the 10G Ethernet connection on the camera. The modules can also be inserted into the Blackmagic Design media dock. Once the media modules can be directly mounted as an SMB file, and work can be collaboratively done by all of the connected creators with no need to copy the media to additional drives. When Apple Immersive Video Clip is selected, the codec parameter in the header of the metadata panel will indicate that this is an immersive video, alongside its native frame rate and resolution. Additionally, a 3D icon in the lower left corner of the video thumbnail also confirms its status as a 3D clip. DaVinci Resolve Studio is Blackmagic's designed comprehensive post-production software that seamlessly integrates editing, color correction, visual effects, motion graphics, and audio post-production into one complete suite. With DaVinci Resolve Studio 20, a wide selection of tools have been added to address the unique requirements of immersive media production, such as the Immersive Viewer for 2D presentation. This allows the creators to look at the media in a 2D platform if they don't have the Vision Pro available to them to look in context. But if you do have an Apple Vision Pro available, you can do a live preview as well, directly from several of the tools within DaVinci. Integrated Apple Spatial audio format immersive audio mixing is also included. A video background track support is provided. All of this preservation of lens metadata all the way through the process. And of course, a visionOS export preset. When working with immersive content, editing tools and actions remain mostly the same as when working with conventional 2D. One aspect to be aware of, though, is quick or sudden movement, which can be disorienting to the viewer, as Ryan talked about in his earlier presentation, having this data visually available to you allows for you to graph the X, Y, and Z acceleration and gyroscope position values and objectively demonstrates to you, the creator, where camera motion and movement may be too strong. Editors can use this information to avoid using disorienting sections of footage. Background refers to the area that the observer will see when they look beyond the parameters of the immersive content. By default, this area is black, but you can insert custom background imagery in a USDZ format using the background track. DaVinci Resolve Color is Hollywood's most advanced color corrector, the full set of tools available to the immersive creator. A couple of the other tools, though, that add to this are using the edge blend. And the edge blend mode is exclusive to the immersive content. It allows you to adjust and soften the perimeter of the immersive video frame. This can be used to hide visible film equipment and to limit the observer's field of view. Beyond this edge, the observer will see what's on the background track. Another thing is you can quickly now perform rotations and flips in the immersive world pose with a simple click of a control. As we've mentioned several times before, now you're operating really with one file, and the ease of that use is not synchronizing multiple files. So now you can do these conforms or these transforms pretty easily with just one click of a mouse. On the Fusion page is where you can create cinematic visual effects and motion graphics. It's built into DaVinci Resolve Studio and features a node-based workflow with hundreds of 2D and 3D tools. Here are just a few of those immersive specific tools in Fusion. There's the Immersive Patcher tool. This allows you to temporarily undistort a section of an immersive clip. This allows for easy tracking, painting, and compositing on a flat plane. Once finished, you can redistort the immersive signal and integrate that newly composited element back into your scene. In the Pano Map tool in Fusion, there's now an immersive option. This will allow you to change from the spherical mapping layout to or from other formats, such as lat long. Spatial audio is transformative sound technology, as we've just heard. This creates a three-dimensional listening experience. It uses advanced algorithms and object-based mixing to position individual sounds in a virtual space. Fairlight allows for precise placement of voices, instruments, and effects, enhancing immersion. With head tracking, the soundscape dynamically adjusts to the viewer's movements, anchoring audio to the active environment for a more realistic experience. DaVinci Resolve Studio's Apple Spatial audio format support lets you accurately place sound sources of any channel format in both the horizontal and the vertical planes to create that immersive multi-channel mixes for Apple Vision Pro's video format. This integration means you can use Fairlight's 2D and 3D spherical panning, as well as Fairlight ambisonic effects plugins, metering, and compatible AU and VST plugins. IntelliTrack uses AI technology to complement DaVinci Resolve Studio's tracking and stabilization tools. IntelliTrack can be applied to the Fairlight page in DaVinci Resolve Studio for audio panning inside your projects. It's possible to stream Apple Vision Pro to Apple Vision Pro from the Edit, Color, and the Fusion pages. Blackmagic Immersive RAW clips, B-RAW clips, can also be rendered to EXR. As Ryan mentioned earlier, EXR can now allow for you to import and export these projects with both eyes of the lens and lens metadata. In the delivery page, there's two render settings that allow you to render Apple Vision Pro files for review and for final delivery. There's the Vision Pro Review, which creates a small MB-HEVC package for review purposes. And then there's the Vision Pro Bundle. This creates a large ProRes file bundle which can be archived or processed in Apple Compressor to prepare it for playback on Apple TV. Once processed, the final file can be airdropped directly to your target Apple Vision Pro or it can be placed in the library of your Apple Immersive Video Utility, or AIVU. So what's next? Well, a high-quality, playable encoding solution that is optimized for immersive video will be added to the workflow soon. This will ensure you can get even higher quality results for your content currently in production or your future projects. I want to thank you all for your time, for allowing me today to explore some of the exciting new tools that Blackmagic Design is bringing to the world of immersive media creation. For more information, please visit our website, blackmagicdesign.com. Also join our worldwide community of users in our forums at forums.blackmagicdesign.com. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your program.